Hi, I'm Jay Olazu. As you know, Ukraine is fighting a battle against a nation far greater, more powerful than they are, but they refuse to give up and fighting for their nation. The question is, have we as a people lost our courage to build and establish our own independent nation? It appears that after all these years, these leaders have been talking about this, and of course, they have shown no courage. They lack courage, and that's very important for us to understand, because when your leaders are weak, it only creates a weak people. My name is Jay Olazu. I want you to understand, I am fighting for us to have our own nation. We're fighting through the political process. We form a political party for the whole purpose to deliver a nation for you, for our people. That's right, black people. We can have our own independent nation. But fear, absolute fear, is what's kept us from moving forward. Look what's happened in the Ukraine. These people are standing up against great atrocities, and they've refused to bow down to their opposition. We, on the other hand, have taken a different approach by our leaders, who quickly bow down to any resistance against forming our own country. I'm here to let you know that we have a right to do this. You deserve to have a better life than having the police kill your children in public and nothing happens, and all your leaders do is cry with you, perhaps give you some consolational words, and an occasion they'll do a protest, a march, a rally, and help you get a few dollars in a settlement. That's not a life. That is not the way that we as a people should exist. We are far greater than that. We should have our own independent nation so we don't have to worry about these atrocities that this nation has continued to put upon us. And your leaders have told you that you should back off. You should not even mention the word black nation because of fear. And that fear has been transmitted onto our people. I'm here to tell you to stand up. Stand up as a person. Stand up as a black man and woman. You want to have a better life for yourselves and your children. You got to have your own black nation. It's not going to happen any other way. And I'm here to let you know that we have a political party. This party is designed specifically so that we can have our own country. And you can be a candidate to run for office this year in 2022. We're going to go to Washington as a people, as a delegation, just like the Republicans and Democrats have their own separate delegation. We will have the Mahali Party delegation in Washington who wants a nation, and we're going to bring it to Washington. We have to get away from being afraid, frightened of forming our own country. We got to stop this. We got to stand with courage. If there is no courage, you'll never have a nation. Look what's happening in Ukraine. They are facing a great opponent, but they're moving forward in what they believe in. We have that same trust in ourselves, the beliefs in ourselves, and forming our own country. We have to put it into action. We're doing it through the peaceful process, through a political party, Mahali Party. This is how we fight this fight. This is how we attain our nation. This is how we bring peace and security to our families, where they can be protected away from everything that this country has. And anybody who tells you it cannot be done, or any leader that tells you that, is nothing but a coward. And cowards can only produce fear and intimidation. They don't have courage. I want you to stand up proudly as black men, as black women, and raise your children up in your own nation, where you are the final decision maker of what occurs within that nation, and you can protect and defend anybody who comes against your people. You have the means to protect yourselves. Join me at Mahali Party, and we will deliver what we have never delivered for ourselves, our own nation. The nation that's called the Nation of Mahali, which means promised land, a land promised to our people from our ancestors. And we believe by doing this, we will establish a nation for ourselves, the Nation of Mahali.